welcome announcements over the PA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain. I would like to welcome you aboard Treetop Airlines. We're flying non-stop from New Orleans to Los Angeles, and I expect a smooth and uneventful flight. Just sit back and enjoy the, oh my God. Then there was nothing but silence. And a minute later, the pilot comes over the PA again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry if I scared you, but this attendant had just brought me a hot cup of coffee, and I accidentally spilled it in my lap. Oh. You should see the front of my pants. And Ole, he breathed a huge sigh of relief, and he told the passenger next to him, "Yeah, that's nothing. You should see the back of mine."
The whole plane would be saying that.
Oh, boy.
Ah, man.
Okay, Lena, she was pregnant, and she went to the doctor for a checkup, and after the doctor was finished with his exam, Lena asked, "Doctor, my husband wants me to ask you how long," and the doctor interrupted her, and he put his hand on her shoulder to reassure her. Says, "Lena, I know what you want to ask me. I get asked this all the time. Yes, it's okay for you to continue with your regular love life until late in your pregnancy." And Lena says, "Oh, that's not what I wanted to know. Ole wants to know how long I'm going to be able to mow the grass."
Okay.
I know that guy.
Oh, okay.
He's a practical man.
Oh. Ole walks in the house the other day and he tells Lena, "I just found a great job. Go to work at 10, get off at 2:30 every day, no overtime, off every weekend, and it pays $1,000 a week." And Lena says, "That sounds too good to be true." And Ole says, "Oh, it's true, okay. You start Monday." Ole, he's at the pearly gates, waiting to get in, and St. Peter is leafing through the big book looking for information about Ole Olson. And St. Peter tells him, "You know, Ole, I really don't see anything special about you, but I tell you what, if you can tell me one good thing you've done in your life, I'll let you in." So Ole, he thinks for a minute, and he tells St. Peter, "Well, there was this one time I was driving down the road in my pickup truck, and I spotted this Hells Angels motorcycle gang giving a young girl a really hard time, and there was about 40 or 50 of them, and they were assaulting her. And so I stopped, and I jumped out of my truck with a tire iron, and I walked up to the biggest one in the gang, and I beat him up with the tire iron, and I told the rest of them if they didn't leave that poor little girl alone, I was going to beat up on all of them." Well, they made this big circle around me, and St. Peter stopped him and says, "Ole, I'm really impressed, but I don't see any mention of that in my book. How long ago did this all happen?" Ole looked at his watch and he said, "Oh, about 10 minutes ago." Ole, he went out one night and he had just a little bit too much to drink and staggered home, and he put empty bottles in his back pockets, and he walked up the steps to his house, and he tripped and fell down, and he broke the bottles, and he cut himself pretty bad on the backside, and he got inside and he looked at his rear end in the mirror and he put some Band-Aids on all the cuts. And the next morning, Lena says, well, Ole, I see you came home drunk again last night. And Ole says, well, what makes you think that? Lena says, because you put Band-Aids all over the mirror again.
I knew that was coming.
Ole, he ran into Sven at Walmart the other day, and Ole says, hey, Sven, did you get that parrot I sent you the other day? And Sven says, oh, yeah, Mom, I really appreciated it. That bird made the best hot dish I ever ate. And Ole says, Sven, don't tell me you cooked that parrot. He taught 10 different languages. And Sven said, if he was that smart, he should have said something.
Don't cook me. Don't cook me.
Sven, he had only been working at his new bartending job. I don't know why I said that, but anyway, he's a bartender, and a man with no arms came. And the man ordered a beer, and Sven put it down in front of him, and the man says, I don't have any arms. Would you be so kind as to hold the beer up to my mouth so I can drink it? And Sven says, yeah, I sure can. And he did that. And then the armless man asked Sven to take a napkin and wipe the foam off his mouth. And Sven obliged him. The man then told Sven, if you would be so kind as to reach into my right pants pocket and get the money out so I can pay for my beer. So Sven did that. Then the man asked, by the way, where's the men's room? And Sven says, out the door, you take a right and 2 blocks down on the corner. They got one at the gas station.
You know that.
Then he was at the city bar last Saturday, and he was getting pretty drunk. And Lars came in and saw him sitting there looking real down and out. And Lars asked him, what's the matter? And Ben said, my wife, Lena, ran away with my best friend, Ole, and I'm so sad. I'm sure gonna miss Ole. That's my best friend.
That's a smart man.
Ole, he stopped by Sven's house one day, and Sven was taking care of his 4 kids, and they're all little, all of them under 4 years and still in diapers. And Ole asked what he's doing, and Sven says, I'm getting ready to wash all them kids' diapers. It takes me all day. And Ole says, well, haven't you tried disposable diapers? You don't wash them, you just throw them away. And a couple days later, Ole stops by again, and he notices that all the kids are running around, and they've got some pretty good loads in their new disposable diapers. And Ole says, Sven, you've got to change those diapers once in a while. And Sven says, yeah, but not yet. The box says they're good for up to 23 pounds.
Like a true farmer.
And I got one more. Ole, he goes by Sven's carpenter shop one day and asks if Sven can build him a box 2 inches wide, 2 inches high, 50 feet long. And Sven says, yes, of course, he can build a box any size, any shape, but this seems a little strange. And he asks what he needed a box that side for, and Ole says, well, my neighbor moved to Minneapolis last week, but he forgot his garden hose, and he called me to mail it to him. No, really, he was just being Minnesota nice, and that's it. I'm dead.
That's a winner. Oh,
Yay! So no, that was great.
so no,
Yay.
Is that everything?
Great job.
Yeah, right. Give it up for Synnove, everyone. I want to hear some applause. Come on, there we go.